This video is sponsored by Byte Tools. More about that a little later.
Hey guys, it's Sam with The Blind Life. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a look at Mailbird. It's an email management application that I recently found, and I'm very impressed with its customizable options. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So first we'll check out the intro and then we'll get started. So I recently had to find a new way to manage one of my emails. Gmail, for some reason, stopped supporting that email address, and I needed to find an alternative. But I had a very important criteria. I needed it to be customizable. So I inevitably landed on Mailbird, and I've been very impressed with it. Now, first things first, Mailbird is not free. I'll put that out there right away at the beginning. It used to be, but it's not anymore. So definitely keep that in mind going forward. But if you are in need of something like this, this is a great option. First thing you'll notice is we're running a dark theme, and you have a couple different theming options: light, semi-dark, and fully dark. We'll take a look at that here in a second, but the overall layout of the application is pretty familiar, should be familiar. This can be changed as well. You have a toolbar here on the side with your inbox, important emails, your drafts, your sent emails. All of this is pretty familiar. You even have folders here, and if you click on your folders, a window pops out with all your folders that you've created. I haven't created too many yet. One thing I love about this, though, is we've got a lot of great contrast elements. So these two bottom emails here are unread. So you can tell the text is a little bit more bold, it's a little brighter, but you also have this blue dot here next to the emails that haven't been read, and I love that. That's easy for me to see, good color contrast, that blue dot indicating that these still need to be read. That's fantastic. I can right click on this email in the conversation here, and I've got all my different options. I can also just hover over the profile picture here, and my options pop out right here as well, including a trash can if I need to delete that very quickly. When I click on an email here, you see it pops up on the right side, and right away you can see how big this email is. And I've set it like that. You got a ton of customization as far as scaling elements in the email program, and that's fantastic. Down here at the bottom left, we also have some other options in our little toolbar here, including contacts. I don't have the calendar turned on, but this also has a calendar built into it that can be synced up with your calendars. And it has apps. I have Grammarly, attachments. If I click on these dots here, that will open up, sorry it's really bright, but that will open up all the other available apps that you can install here with this program. So really, really cool stuff. All right, well, let's quickly check out our settings. So I'm gonna pop open the hamburger menu up here at the top, and I'm gonna go to settings, and that has opened up our settings window here. And let's go ahead and launch or bring up this email, and we'll put our settings, we'll put it over here to the left. I'm not going to go over everything in the settings here. Obviously, there's a ton of stuff you can play around with. Here, I'll show you this real quick. You can choose which sound effect you want to play, notification sound you want to play whenever you get a new email. Here is the default one. Just some birds, you can hear that since this is Mailbird, that's what the default is. But we have a couple options. But really cool down here, you've got the lightsaber. Awesome. And then my personal favorite,
You've got mail.
the old school You've Got Mail from America Online. If you're an old guy like me, you remember that. But you can also customize. You can create your own sound effects. So upload an MP3, whatever you want. It's really, really awesome. The customization, like I said, is pretty cool. Let's jump over to appearance. Here you can change the layout, as I said before. Here are your themes. So once again, we have the light theme, which is very bright with very little color contrast. I'm not too crazy about that. You have this dark theme, which darkens the left side here kind of looks like our settings window here, where the dark side is, or the left side is dark and the email body is white. Or we have the full dark, which is what I was running. You can also choose a background, but this only affects the header in your email. Scaling. This is the really cool one though. So this allows us to scale the entire email program. So the menus off to the side, the conversation list, making the emails bigger as well. So you can set that wherever you want just by sliding that one. But then here you can scale just your email window. So I can make this really big. I mean, look how big I can make it. And you'll see that the text renders correctly. It automatically wraps. No matter what size I make it, everything just formats correctly, which is fantastic. You also have a slider for your apps. I'm not in any of the apps here, but you can make those bigger as well. We can jump into composing. This is your new email, composing new emails. You can set your preferred text here, font type. I set mine to Tahoma. Tahoma has been proven in different studies to be very low vision friendly. It's just a very easy to read font type. There are some other ones out there like Aphont, A-P-H-O-N-T. That one was created by the American Printing House for the Blind, but that needs to be downloaded. It's not automatically on your system. So out of all the fonts on your system, by default, Tahoma tends to be the most low vision friendly. So that's what I usually set my stuff to. But you can set your text size, even your text color.
Real quickly, I want to thank the sponsor of this video, Byte Tools. Byte Tools is a visually impaired business based in Canada that provides transcription service for students. It was founded by Tate Hoyam, who was concerned that blind and visually impaired students often didn't have access to the same resources as their fully sighted classmates. This includes textbooks, diagrams, handouts, especially in upper level STEM classes. So Tate and several others created Byte Tools, which can provide fully accessible transcription services to students at no cost to them. Although the transcribers are fully sighted, all the bookkeeping, quality assurance, and software development is done by those who are also visually impaired. All completed work is a web page which can be viewed online or downloaded for offline work. This means your transcriptions are fully accessible anywhere as long as you have access to a browser. Most of the documents are text-based, so no need for physical diagrams. Although the company is based in Canada, they are completely international. So no matter where you are, they'll be able to help. The transcription service is fast, which means the blind student gets their slides and textbooks when they need them, preventing them from falling behind. And remember, there's never a cost to the person who needs this service. The institution you work for or the school you attend covers the bill. To learn more about Byte Tools, check out the description down below for a link to the website and the contact information. A huge thank you to Byte Tools for sponsoring this video.
Identities is where you set your email signature, and then you can create folders, you can adjust filters. I mean, everything you need to be able to do with your emails, everything you expect in an email management program, you can do in Mailbird. So that is it, guys. I think this is fantastic. So far, I've been very, very happy with it. It just has a ton of helpful low vision features, including when I compose a new email here. Look at this nice high contrast border around this window. And that is it, guys. This is Mailbird. As always, I will leave links to this program in the video description. They do have a free trial, so you can try it out for free for a short time to see if you like it. Also, while you're down below, be sure to leave a comment. If you got any questions, I'll do my best to help out. If you do try out Mailbird, leave a comment. I'm interested to hear what you think about it. But that is it for this one, guys. Thank you as always. This is Sam with The Blind Life. I'll see you next time.